So you're ready to buy a new home? Let's get started. Buying a new home is an exciting time and requires patience and persistence. I'm going to take you through 8 steps in detail on how to successfully purchase your new paradise. Having helpful information like this makes the process go smoothly. With my help, we can make buying your new home a quick, stress-free, and seamless process. Welcome back. I'm Calvin McDaniel, your local realtor here in the Fort Lauderdale and surrounding area. First and foremost, you need an experienced real estate professional. That would be me. Next, you need to start thinking about where you want to live. But before we get ahead of ourselves, we need to move to the next step in the process. Step 2, let's get you pre-approved for a mortgage. Before you get too excited about touring homes, we need to get your finances in order. Unless you're flush with cash, we need a pre-approval letter from a mortgage lender. Here in South Florida, that's your admission ticket. Otherwise, sellers won't take you seriously and usually decline showings without it. Properties sell fast and most sellers won't even consider your offer without a pre-approval letter. Luckily, I know a few good mortgage loan originators to make this a painless process. You'll have to gather some financial documents to verify your income and officially complete a loan application. Once you know what you can afford, you can begin a successful home shopping experience. Step number 3, you can now start searching for your new paradise. This is when the fun begins. South Florida is huge, so we need to focus on your lifestyle or your work requirements. You don't want to be fighting traffic for the majority of your day. So what are your activities? Are you a beach bum, a golfer, tennis buff, or don't have a specific passion, but you need to be close to work? Knowing this will help narrow your search. There are beautiful condos along the East Coast shoreline and stunning gated communities with amazing golf courses and tennis clubs west of the shoreline. I'm most familiar from Fort Lauderdale to Delray Beach and all towns in between. Each has its own pulse and unique characteristics. Once I know your preferences, we're going to let the properties come to you. If you're like most searching for a new home, you spend endless hours searching the internet for your new home. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. I'll create a private portal exclusively for you within the local multi-listing service that takes your preferences and sends you email and text alerts of every new listing that matches the minute it hits the market. It's like having a personal assistant and letting the properties come to you. To get your private portal set up, just go to the link below, My New Home Characteristics, and tell me what interests you. Once your private portal is created, you'll start receiving available properties right away. Be sure to check your spam folder. Sometimes the emails end up there. Once you're set up, you can say goodbye to other websites as they get their information from the MLS and aren't always up to date. Step number 4, making an offer. See, bringing the properties to you works. You've found your new paradise and you're ready to make an offer. But wait, not so fast. Let's do some additional research on the home you like. I can prepare market reports, property reports, neighborhood reports, even school reports. These reports help us better understand the market conditions in that area to ensure you're making the right decision. They also help determine property valuation to make the right offer. As they say, he who has the data wins. Most offers these days in South Florida are done with the Florida as-is residential contract. In its simplest terms, the benefit of the as-is contract is the ability to cancel for any reason prior to the expiration of the inspection period. Now that we know what to offer, it's time to prepare the purchase agreement. There's a number of items that need consideration, like down payment, escrowed funds, inspection period, closing date, and financing. There are more if you're buying a condo or a home in a homeowners association. Once the purchase agreement is reviewed and signed, I'll present it to the seller for consideration and hopefully acceptance. Step number 5, negotiation and contract. We've done our research and run sufficient analysis to ensure you're making a fair offer. There's no need to stress. Sometimes it can take a few back and forths between you and the seller to reach an agreement. That's what negotiating is all about. For those of you new to Florida, did you know each county follows their own customary procedure for who picks the title company and pays the title insurance, whether it's the buyer or seller? In Broward and Miami-Dade counties, the buyer picks the title company and pays the title insurance premium. In Palm Beach County, it's the seller. If you're buying a condo, there are also addendums for the seller to provide specific documents, like the documents of condominium, bylaws, rules and regulations, and financials of the association. After receiving these documents, you have 3 days to cancel the contract if it's for an existing condo, and 15 days if it's new construction. Whew! That's a lot to absorb in a short amount of time. Just know that I will be guiding you through this process. Step number 6. In escrow. This means your offer has been accepted by the seller. Your patience and persistence has paid off. Your new paradise is now officially under contract. Now what? We need to get your escrow deposit to the title company within 3 days of the contract effective date. Let's move on to step number 7. Final details. It's time to perform your due diligence. With that, we need to schedule property inspections, decide on a mortgage lender, have your lender schedule the appraisal, get property insurance quotes, request condo or HOA docs if applicable, and provide details to the title company so they can research any liens, open permits, or title issues. During the inspection period, if you find an issue that requires extensive repair, you can still negotiate those repairs with the seller. The seller can either agree to make the repair at their expense or offer a credit. If not, you can cancel the contract during that period of time. In fact, you can cancel the contract for any reason whatsoever during the inspection period when using the Florida as-is residential contract. Second, you need to apply for your mortgage, unless of course you're paying cash. Your mortgage lender will schedule an appraisal. Even if you're paying cash, I still recommend having an appraisal done. Third, you need to get insurance quotes. And last, if buying a condo or within an HOA, you need to review all association documents provided and complete any applications. Finally, we're at step number 8, the closing. This is the big day. Everything you've been doing has led to this moment. This is the transfer of funds and ownership. A title company or attorney handles this part. A few days prior, you will be reviewing your loan documents, settlement statement, and making sure funds are available for transfer. The day of, you will do a final walkthrough of your new home and then head to either the attorney or title company's office for the closing, or sign electronically if you can't be present. Be prepared to sign a stack of documents. Once complete, you'll be given the keys to your new paradise. Congratulations! It's time to start moving. I hope the information has been helpful and given you a better understanding of my commitment to making sure your new home purchase goes smoothly. I get phone calls, texts, and emails every day from folks ready to buy a new home. When you're ready, I'm ready. I'm always here to help.